For 400 years, the transatlantic slave trade forcibly removed more than 12 million Africans from the continent, shaping global economic systems and leaving lasting inequalities that are still being felt today. Now, in a landmark move, the UN General Assembly has declared the transatlantic slave trade the gravest crime against humanity. A resolution backed by Africa, the Caribbean, and much of the global South, but opposed and resisted by several Western powers. The vote has reignited a long-standing debate, one that goes beyond recognition to the question of responsibility and redress. So this week on the program, we ask, what should justice look like after centuries of impact? And how could reparations be defined in today's world beyond financial compensation to include broader economic and institutional change? I'm Beatrice Marshall. Welcome to Talk Africa. While the sheer magnitude and legacy of the transatlantic slave trade in Africa is unparalleled, my colleague now lays out for us some facts and figures on a trade that left a permanent scar on humanity.
For over 400 years, the transatlantic slave trade forcibly transported 10 to 12 million people across continents. Driven by the demand for forced labor and goods, European powers exploited the triangular trade that linked Europe, Africa, and the Americas. African slaves were captured through wars, raids, and deception, enduring unimaginable brutality. Four main routes carried enslaved Africans: the transatlantic passage to the Americas, the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, and the trans-Saharan paths. Portugal and Brazil transported 5.8 million, Britain 3.3 million, France 1.4 million, Spain 1.1 million, and the United States at least 400,000. Ships were overcrowded, disease-ridden, and deadly, with 15 to 25% of captives dying before reaching their destination.
And to help us unpack what this UN resolution means for Africa and what it could change going forward, I'm now joined by our panel of experts. With me in studio, Evans Ogada, advocate and public international law lecturer. Join me from Accra in Ghana, Professor Godwin Esther Sikanku, a political scientist and professor of journalism and media studies at the University of Media, Arts and Communication, Institute of Journalism. And from Antigua via Zoom, Mr.